Hello all, it's your host Carson back again with another special guest. Today here we have Sabrina Navarro.
It's nice to be here.
Today we have her here to answer the question, how does her product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues?
I'd love to answer your question. In order to answer this question, I had to look back at my genre research blog for the genre of thriller. I saw that I made a category of camera angles and movements that aligned with the thriller genre, so let's discuss those. My product contained many camera angles and movements that are extremely common in the thriller genre, such as over-the-shoulder shots, high-angle shots, and the pan movement. But of course, we also had camera angles and movements that are common for every genre, like the medium shot, a two-shot, and the full-body shot.
Interesting, am I right, folks? Did you challenge the genre of thriller in any way?
Why, yes, I did. Let me tell you how. Rather than using extremely thrilling and frightening music, like most thriller films, we used softer indie pop rock music for our film.
Oh, what was the purpose of this?
We did this to create a sense of irony and contrast within the non-thrilling music and the thrilling storyline.
How exactly was the thrill created?
With the rising action and suspense created using the voiceover. The dialogue can be seen as incredibly disturbing for the audience due to the remarks made by Katrina about Max, the dog, not being upset about his family leaving him, as well as when Katrina says, quote, "I will never forgive you from taking him from me," referring to her father and how he left Katrina's family to be with Madeline's family. This ties back to how she is so obsessed with Madeline and her stalker tendencies.
Interesting. Is there any unpredictability in your product?
Why, of course there is. The film is unpredictable in the way that the audience is meant to believe that Madeline is the one speaking the voiceover, as she is the only one present as the voiceover occurs, when really it's Katrina. The audience discovers this at the very end, when there is the only scene of dialogue when Katrina and Madeline meet, as the audience hears their voices for the first time and realize that Katrina is the one voicing over the entire film, not Madeline.
I still hate you for taking him away from me.
Here you go. This is what I smoke on, right? Yeah, thank you, Madeline.
The title sequence at the end of the film fades from white to red, which adds an unsettling feeling to the film as well. As well as the shot taken outside Madeline's window, and far shots of Madeline simply going about her day, like walking her dog, which are meant to be seen to the audience as stalking attempts made by Katrina.
How scary is that? But how does your product represent social groups or issues?
Well, I'll tell you. Katrina's extreme hatred towards her father for leaving her family led to resenting him and turned into obsession. This manifested into extreme curiosity and a huge desire for revenge, which is why Katrina resulted to stalking Madeline. This overall represents multiple issues, including stalking, dysfunctional family situations, as well as absent fathers. Overall, I'm extremely glad that my product finds a way to represent all of these issues.
Well, it was great having you on the show, Sabrina.
Thank you.
We'll be back after the break.
Bye, everyone.